Yo, she's kind of badass, bro. I like her freaking style. So here we are with the new Diabolical bundles. We got the Boys Starlight Operator bundle with Starlight with the yellow sparkle traces and Star Blast. That's a little collaboration with the Boys. And she looks great, man. I love that it's a superhero freaking operator because, you know, we heroes out here. She's got amazing boots. You can't be fucking with her boot game, bruh. Nice little skirt. She's gonna be rocking. She's got a very nice cape. I've never seen the show, so let me know a little bit about her in the comment section below. How she's liking everything. But yeah, she looks really great. She looks really, really great. And keep in mind, I only have like my textures up. I'm recording this on PC. I should record on PS5. And she looks great on PC with low resolution. We got a Tracer ISO Hemlock with the yellow sparkle and Star Blast tracers. It comes with these attachments. You won't be able to put these tracers on any other guns. But the tracers are pretty clean. Let's see the tracers real quick. So yeah, if you hate flashbangs, here's another thing that's going to blind you in the game, which should be kind of funny. They're legit freaking like flashbang tracers. We also have the tracers of the ISO 45 known as the World Saver. Very similar to the ISO Hemlock. So 2 tracer guns, no ammunition on here, so just don't change the ammunition. You can keep the tracers. You can't put these tracers on other guns. Looks very great. And we also got the F-Tag Siege Blinding Light, which comes in akimbo form, by the way. So yeah, I don't know. This is already kind of crazy because we already have tracers for both of these guns, but screw it, man. They look pretty crazy. And it actually comes with hollow point ammunition. So you can put these hollow point ammunitions onto other guns. I believe the X12s and the X13s, if I'm not mistaken. So that'd be pretty cool. We got the finishing move of Necessary Evil, which I'll show off soon. We got the weapon charm of Stars and Light, the weapon sticker of Starlight, the Boys Starlight loading screen, which looks clean, and the emblem of Starlight Stars. So 3 tracer guns for guns that we've already had. Probably the biggest W's on here are the finishing move and Starlight herself. So I'm gonna copy for myself. I'll show you guys how it looks like in game. And let's rock and roll with her, shall we?
3:28 a.m.
So here we have the ISO 45 World Saver and the ISO Hemlock Des Moines Defender, as well as the Blinding Light. But before we get into talking into the camos and all of that with these guns, I just want to tell you guys that the ammunition attachment from the Blinding Light F-Tag Siege actually can be transferable to the X12. And if you guys want to know how to do it, you just go over here to the ammunition rounds, you go to hollow point, and obviously you go to the 9mm hollow point here that shows off the effects from the F-Tag Siege, which is really cool. So you just equip it, and then you'll have traces as long as you don't, mess with the ammunition. You can tune it, obviously, just don't remove it or do anything else. But you can have it on the X12, you can have it on the Lockman sub through the same method. You can have the tracers on the X13 Auto, the VASIV 9K, once again through the same method of the ammunition. And you could also have it on the BAS-P. So you're not only effectively buying tracers for just the F-Tag Siege, the ISO Hemlock, and the ISO 45, but you're getting it for basically 5 other weapons that you might be interested in at the cost of an ammunition attachment, which is kind of cool. But now that we've got the logistics out of the way, let's go ahead and check out these guns. So here we have the ISO 45 with its base attachments once again, and keep in mind when it comes to the traces on this gun, you can change any of these attachments, just don't change the ammunition, and you'll still keep the tracers. But when it comes to camos on this gun, here are how the base camos look like. They really make this gun look cool. Here's how gold looks like. Here's how platinum looks like. Here's how polyatomic looks like. I love how the yellow still stays and mixes with the purple. That's actually pretty clean. And here's how Orion looks like, looking amazing. Here's how the yellow speckled fun camo looks like. And here is how the purple dark violet camo looks like. Very cool color combination. We also got the solid colors in case you guys were curious. And it mixes really well with the color scheme of what's her name? I can't even talk anymore. It's freaking like 1 a.m. now that I'm recording, just so you guys know. But here are the event camos. Here's Bowing Blossoms. Here are the rest of the other event camos that you might be interested in. Here is Galvanic, which looks pretty cool. Here's the new Season 4 Raid 4 camo, which looks insane. And here is, yeah, the rest of that. Looks pretty dope. And here are the CDL camos / any special camos that you might be interested in. The Dewdrop this always looks good with like gold and blueprints, but pretty dope color combinations. And now moving on to the ISO Hemlock here. Here are the base attachments in case you guys were wondering. And keep in mind you can change any of the attachments except for the ammunition. Don't add an ammunition or else you're going to lose the tracers. And then moving onwards, here are the base camos for the ISO Hemlock, looking pretty fresh. Pretty much the same as the ISO 45. Here's how gold looks like. Here's how platinum looks like, giving it that gold silvery look. Here's how polyatomic looks like, looking super clean. And here is how Orion looks like. I think polyatomic just mixes really well with the purple and yellow in my opinion. Next up we got the yellow speckled fun camo, which looks dope. We also have the dark violet purple camo, here, which is dope. We also have these solid colors here that you guys are probably interested in. Looks really nice with some color combinations, of course. And then here are the event camos that you guys are interested in. Here is the galvanic camo. It's a little better on the ISO 45. Here's the projectile camo, which looks crazy on this gun. Definitely worth rocking. And then, yeah, looks all pretty dope in my eyes. And then here are the special / CDL camos, which look dope with some of these color combinations as well. You dropped this, it's just so clean. And finally, here we have the F-Tac Siege. And keep in mind, if you want to keep the tracers on this gun, just don't mess with the ammunition. If you remove the hollow point rounds, it will not have the tracers. But you can change any of the other attachments on this weapon. But when it comes to the camos on this weapon, here's how the base camos look like. Looking very, very nice with the color combinations. Here's how gold looks like. Here's how platinum looks like, giving it a gold silvery look. Polyatomic also looks clean. And Orion looks amazing on this gun. Here's the purple dark violet camo in combination with the blueprint, which looks dope. And here's the yellow speckled fun camo. And then moving on to the solid color camos. Looks really great with a lot of these, honestly, because it's more of a simplistic design. Here are the event camos, starting it off with Bowing Blossoms. We also got Dark Bones, obviously, and all these other ones. And then here's Galvanic, in case you've earned that. Here is Projectile, which just looks goated on any gun you put it on, it looks like at this point. Here's the Tarnished camo. And then, yeah, just pretty dope. And then we also have the CDL camos and the special you drop this camo from the COD Champs stream, but pretty nice. But now I'm going to show you guys what these guns look like with their meta attachments for multiplayer, in case you're curious. So here are the base attachments for the World Saver ISO 45, and here are the meta attachments for the ISO 45. So this has a great design. It's going to keep its tracers, and looks overall really freaking dope, which is nice, especially if you add a camo to it just to kind of complete the look. Here are the base blueprint attachments for the Des Moines Defender ISO Hemlock. And here are the meta attachments for multiplayer for the ISO Hemlock. So it does lose a lot of its look, but I think if you just put on camos, it should look pretty decent, honestly. But the only thing that sucks about this build is that you have to run the 40, you can't run blackout rounds, and blackout rounds is what makes the ISO Hemlock a lot better, at least in multiplayer. You could probably run without the ammunition in Warzone, but it needs those blackout rounds to hit a little bit harder, and it sucks that you can't really put that on with this gun, or you'll lose the tracers. So that's a kind of a big L for me when it comes to this ISO Hemlock. And lastly, here we have the Blinding Light F-Tac Siege, which just looks amazing, of course, with its base blueprint attachments. And here's how it looks like with its meta attachments. It definitely loses a lot of its look, but most likely if you just put on camos like we said with the other guns, it'll retain most of its design, I'd say, for the most part. It still looks pretty sweet, honestly, with polyatomic, so that'll probably be the case for the ISO Hemlock. So yeah, that's pretty much all the weaponry I needed to talk about in the menus. We also have our homegirl Starlight equipped, and she's got some crazy quotes, which I'll show off right now.
Stick with me. I'll protect you.
She'll protect me, nice.
Time to light these fuckers up!
I like that energy, I like that energy!
I won't go down that easy.
Okay, so does anybody know if that's like the actual voice actress? Or is it like somebody else? That's actually really dope, though. I like that. I fucking like that. Oh, that's dope, bro. I like her little animation there. Let's go ahead and head into a game, show off the tracers, the dismemberment, and of course, show off the finishing moves, and check her out in third person. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so here we are with the ISO 45, whatever it's called, the World Saver, which looks absolutely beautiful here in Vondale Waterfront. And here is the ISO Hemlock blueprint, which looks amazing and incredible as well. Just love the design of these blueprints, honestly. In case you guys are wondering, The ISO Hemlock doesn't come with any sort of like special, you know, icon or anything, but the ISO 45 does have a little star because of the laser, which is pretty dope. And I'll show off obviously the F-Tag Siege here a little bit, but yeah, here are the freaking tracers. They look absolutely incredible to me. And what do you guys think about them? I think they look really sweet. And here we are with the F-Tag Siege Blinding Light, which looks absolutely incredible here in Modern Warfare 2. Absolutely freaking beautiful. And as you can see, they also come with the incredible tracers as well. Anyways, let's have a good look at these tracers now and how they impact the enemies. Here are the headshots. Yeah, so it's nothing too crazy. I mean, there's more of an impact with the tracers, you know, directly to them. I was expecting at least like more of an actual dismemberment, but I mean, it's still cool, I guess. Here's how the tracers look like on the ISO Hemlock. And yeah, as you can see, there's a nice little like puff of smoke that happens when they get died. So it's like a little like mini puff flashbang, I guess you could say, which is pretty cool. So the tracers, they aren't the craziest. Now let's see these F-Tag Siege tracers real quick. Yeah, these are just beautiful. I'm always gonna love the F-Tag Siege. Now let's have a look at her finishing move, which is probably the best part about this bundle.
I'm a fucking superhero.
She's a freaking superhero. That is actually so tight. Also, just so you guys know, the F-Tag Siege does have the double stars on their lasers, in case you're curious. And now let's see how the finishing move looks like while laying down. Yo, she's kind of badass, bro. I like her freaking style. Now let's see how it looks like when they're downed.
Girls, get it done.
Hey, girls maybe do get it done, man. Hey, I respect a super heroine, bro. Super heroines, the mark of a heroine. They're incredible, but yeah, I really like the finishing move when they're laying down. I think that was like the most badass one. But honestly, the finishing moves are pretty fire on this girl. But yeah, I think that's all we had to show off here. The traces work on the other guns, like I already told you guys. If you guys want proof, I guess I'll let me pull out the Lockman sub real quick. But yeah, you just supply the tracers to the ammunition through the method that I already told you guys. And yeah, you can put the traces on these other weapons, which is pretty cool. Yeah, let me go into third person mode, show her off in third person, and then we can end the video. And here we have our amazing heroine of Starlight, man. She looks incredible. I am a big fan of how she looks. She's got the whole cape and everything. Oh my god, the detail is kind of crazy on here, bro. All I am gonna say. Anyways, yeah, she looks great. I think she's a whole W. It's nice to see her in the game, for sure. Just curious to see how people are gonna handle Homelander and especially Black Noir, because he's gonna be basically a Roskin 2.0. But let me know what you guys think about this first the boys bundle. You guys think they did well? I definitely think they did extremely well. And yeah, I don't know. Make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Is this bundle overall in W, in my opinion? It's okay. It could be a little bit better. It just, you know, I don't want another ISO Hemlock tracer, bro. They've already given us like 6 in the last like 2 months or something. It's already got more than enough now. Give us a tracer for the Cast-Off 545. ISO 45 and PDS and F-Tag Siege is cool, but we already have those in the black, so, but it could be better. Finishing move though carries this, and as well as the character herself. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video, and this is 3 or 4 a.m. that this video is up, so you guys better appreciate the dedication, man. We be grinding out here. I love you guys.